Do you feel like your home doesn't really reflect your style, doesn't reflect you? Are you stuck in a design rut? Well, let's find out what we can do about it. Welcome to GA Atelier, the podcast where intentional interior design meets mindful living. I'm your host, Jihan Askar, and I'm here with you on this journey to transform our living spaces into sanctuaries that reflect our unique story, personality, style, and lifestyle, while elevating our everyday life at home. So step inside my design workshop and let's design your home together. So last episode, we talked about whether our homes reflect us just in general and whether they reflect us today when, we've changed, grown, evolved. And if you didn't listen to that episode, just go back and see, does it really resonate with you? Do you feel like, yes, my home is really not reflecting me at the moment, so I need to change something? So I got some feedback, and it was mainly about it doesn't reflect me, or I just, feel like I don't even have a style. Like I'm not sure what my style is anymore. So whether it's, some of you that don't think you have a style, even though you do, or your home simply doesn't reflect you, I wanted today to talk about what can we do so that, we get things moving and you're not just feeling completely stuck. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to start, what to change. You're just not quite sure how to get moving again. I wanted to offer some ideas of how to get unstuck and get things moving again in the right direction for you. So we've all been there, those moments when you look around your home and feel uninspired, maybe even frustrated. You've been wanting a refresh for like a certain room or space, but every time you think about it, just the task feels overwhelming. You don't know where to start, what it even requires, what the change requires from you. Well, you're not alone, and you don't have to actually overhaul your entire home just to kind of break free of that rut. In fact, I think the key to moving forward is sometimes much simpler than you think. It's tempting to think, I will go online and create a dozen Pinterest boards or look on Instagram and just, get a lot of inspiration, which is great. It's really great for inspiration, but it might add to the overwhelm and just that stuck feeling that like, I just don't know what to do, or I like so many styles, or, I like so many things. So I think I find it easier to take action in your home itself. So yes, you can look for inspiration, but just do something in your home, something tangible. So I have some simple ideas for you. The first one is to start before you're ready. So one of the biggest hurdles in getting out of a design rut is waiting for that perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect idea, the perfect piece of furniture to buy. It just makes us feel like we need everything figured out before we make one single change. And personally, even it's taken me a while to, get over that perfectionism and just embrace more progress over perfection. So what if instead you gave yourself permission to start small, to make one tiny shift, even if it feels insignificant at the moment? Just don't wait to start. Because once you start, then you usually keep going, you build up that momentum. The second one is just make one small change. Sometimes all it takes is just one small change to create that ripple effect in your space. So, for example, instead of buying a new sofa, you could simply just buy new cushion or a throw. Just change up the colors and see, do you like it? And you can also change just the layout of the room, not even buying new furniture, just moving things around or moving decor pieces, artwork to a different spot or just room altogether. Even just rearranging, removing, adding a few items on a shelf or coffee table will have some impact. These small changes are not about transforming your home overnight. They're about shifting your perspective, how you look at your space, at your belongings, and just how you feel in that space. You'll have more clarity of what really needs to change or maybe completely go. The third one is incremental upgrades. So, for example, instead of aiming for a big dramatic change like a renovation or addition, start with one small upgrade. For example, you're tired of your kitchen. Instead of all the cabinets and countertops needing to be changed, just change the faucet or a light fixture and see how it changes the feel of the space. These incremental changes are not only more manageable, but will also give you the chance to experiment and play with different ideas, especially if you're not sure you want to commit to a certain color, for example. You're just making these tiny upgrades without the pressure of getting it perfect. And my favorite one, of course, is declutter. Of course, you knew I probably would say that. I just love decluttering, and I think it's just useful for so many things. But this is really one of the most powerful things you can do when you're stuck in a rut, just to physically remove things from your home or from a space or just a drawer. It doesn't need to be, decluttering the entire house unless you want to, but simply editing a few pieces here and there can create the space you need, literally and mentally, to think about what you want to redesign, what is working, what is not. It's like giving your home a breath of fresh air. It clears your space and your mind to think a little bit more clearly. So breaking free from a design rut at home or needing a design refresh doesn't always require a grand sweeping change. It can start with one small action, one tiny shift. So start before you're ready, make one small change, create some space in your home, and most importantly, let your home evolve with you and have fun with that. So I'd love for you to tag me in your stories on Instagram. I am at G_A_atelier, and it's also in the show notes if you want to click on that. And just show me what is the change that you can make today, maybe this weekend. And it'll be fun to see how you feel after that. And if you're really stuck or actually want to take this to the next level, then my design day is for you. Whether it's in person or virtual, it's a time we dedicate to tackling your most pressing design questions, challenges maybe, so you can get that momentum. I will help you make decisions and offer you personalized recommendations for your space to refresh your home. I will leave the link in the show notes as well for that, and you can book that right away. Thank you for joining my atelier. If you found this episode helpful, inspiring, please share it with a friend or leave a review or both. It helps people find the podcast. I'll see you in the next episode.